We're on live in 1. We're live. Welcome in, everyone.
Hey, I love being live.
We are now live on the internet. I apologize for the delay getting the stream set up. I got logged out of my Restream account, but now I'm logged back in, so we're rocking. For all of you new here, well, I see some new faces, which is nice. We had 60 people join the Clubhouse this past week, which is very exciting. And today we're going to be looking at some replays. This is my weekly Monday night coaching call where I go through your replays and share what you can do to improve. For context, I have over 4,000 hours in the game, about 4,500 right now. Been playing for over 10 years, and most importantly, I obsess about improvement. Like, I watch pro gameplay literally all the time, constantly talking with the pros on obviously our team, trying to learn as much as I can and teach it on YouTube. That's how most of you know me. But today we're going to be looking at some specific replays, and the whole reason I document this is obviously this is for people in our private improvement community, the Rocket League Clubhouse. But regardless of whether your replay gets looked at today, the whole goal is that you can look at what other people at your rank are doing or around your rank and see what are they doing that you're doing and what can you learn from. Oftentimes we make a lot of the same mistakes even across the ranks. So that's what this stream is all about. As a reminder, we post not these coaching calls, but our VIP members, we publish. Our VIP is the tier that sits between the Clubhouse and the Bootcamp. Some of you guys are part of that one-on-one coaching tier. If you are, if you are or aren't, we post all the VODs for free. So if you want to go see, like, I don't know, Champ 1, if you're a Champ 1 player, you can go to my VODs channel and find 5 replays of Champ 1 players. If you're a Champ 2, you can go find 5 replays of Champ 2 players, etc. Or if you're Diamond, or if you're, whatever, Platinum, GC, Gold even. And that's all published on my SpookyLuke Coaching VODs channel, which you can just Google or find from my homepage. But these are obviously in the Streams tab, so if you ever want to watch back, you can just go to our live tab on YouTube. And that's my pretty face in different tank tops and sometimes the same tank top.
Why is it always a tank top? Like, come on, man.
I usually record these after coming from the gym, so that's why.
Brother stank. Brother is stank.
Whoa. All right, let's do it. First up on the list is Mr. Nem. Nem, how can I help?
I'm getting it in my 3v3 era. You get me?
You get me?
You get me, son.
He's in his 3v3 arc. Anything else?
No, just seeing how it is. Me and my team going for that RLCS on Friday.
Oh, cool.
We're expecting day 2. Hopefully, right now, goal is 128. Get that tag.
Sure.
Anything better than that is a bonus.
Sure.
Extra moolah.
Anything beyond that is a bonus. Okay.
Anything beyond that is a bonus. We're all kind of GC3-ish. Yeah, GC3 for the most part.
I've been wanting to play the
Hopefully
RLCS Opens for
Looks
a
like my
long
Rocket League's
time.
open. Down, updating still.
It's unfortunate, Mythic. It's
I
unfortunate.
know. People keep fucking me over every single time I try to play the RLCS Opens.
You can be my sub if you want.
I would actually love that.
Your sub.
Yeah.
So you're like third understudy?
Yes.
Nem is such a good guy. See how good of a guy he is? He only does this for show, and then as soon as you're gone, Luke is not streaming anymore, and then he's gonna be back at.
No, I do it on stream as well. I do it on streaming as well. I like to let everybody know who's watching, what they're gonna get into when they join.
And as long as he's nice when the teacher's in the room.
I will let you know, Nem. I've talked about you whenever I was
I've made it into the family.
I can't remember that.
Made it into the family conversations. I'm a part of the family.
Whenever I would recommend this server to some people, they were like, "Oh, is there any like bad community?" No, the community's great, but you just need to be careful of this one Scottish guy.
Look showed me the video. Don't you worry. Look, he called me Irish, and he was like, "He'll fight you for that." What a man.
I love all my Scottish and Irish people equally.
No, that's disrespectful. Be Scottish or better.
I love Australians.
We don't like you.
I like trains.
Me too.
Of course you do. It's not a surprise for you.
All right, we're back in. Let's go. New season, unplaced. Still rocking my Hufflepuff tag. Let's do it. Today, we're going to be looking at some replays. I think I have them all saved in here. This looks about right. First up is Young Nems. This says it's 2v2. No, we're in this 3v3 replay.
Yeah. Indeed.
Did my own old replays get put back in here? Oh, it looks like they did. Let me delete the old ones. This was from last week. Last week, deleted. Okay, let's try them. There we go. Now you see this week. Got a little timer here. We'll look at each of these replays, 6 or 7 minutes. And anybody who has questions, pause at any point and feel free to ask. Just feel free to give me a shout.
Overall decision making and rotations is kind of what I'm working on right now with this.
Okay.
See how.
Getting in 3v3 form.
Did.
Okay.
I found these two to be very offensive, so I'll try to sit back as third man a lot.
Okay, these guys are kind of offensive, so you try to sit back as third man a lot. I'm back here. Make one touch up. Fly. Just go hard off backboard. Shadow's coming in for a shot. Skies it. What's up, Hydro RL? Welcome. Looking back corner boost makes a lot of sense to me here. You need something. You can't really stay up with 0. Looking, following the play. Here, we're not sure where it's going to go. Ball gets hit to the right, and you have free possession. He's playing a block, so you get that soft touch up. Here, we could probably actually just fake and float behind the ball, but hitting it hard off backboard isn't terrible. It says you're 1670 in threes, but I'm putting your 2s rank up there, which is 1795. Get all this promo out of my face. Okay, you're hitting it up. Yep, love the fake. So this is really nice. After you hit the ball up here, so you're rotating behind teammate, there's no mid boost, so you kind of have to go back full. In threes, it's much more effective to do these full rotations back. Here, you're trying to make your first touch. You make it off to the right, which is reasonable. I would suggest in a position like this, we see, I mean, you do have a couple options. We're approaching the play and we see blue rotating. So this has to be a slow play. There's no real like rip off backboard to teammate because teammates aren't here, right? So we have to slow play this. We get one touch up and we go for an attack. You can make this touch to the right. It's the only con of that is it's quite predictable if Max or the guys on the front post jump. I actually like this first touch off to the left, almost like at the left post, and then you try to correct it back on net. Can also get this guy on, you know, his overextending, his pre-jumping, if you can make this first touch off to the left. That's how I would recommend.
2 of them. I'd probably have 2 of them there if I did that, to be fair.
Yeah, I didn't expect 2.
Both of them. Yeah, both of them kind of pre-jump. Once
they are both going, you did the right thing now. You jump up, you're flying. Here, reverse tornado spin, air roll right, stick right is the movement that Nem's doing. What it does is it drops his nose down. Air roll right, stick right. Allows him to try to go for a reset or at the very least get a block with his wheels, which makes a lot of sense here. Yeah. You don't really want to hit that ball forward. That's a fine 50. Now we're just going to need to rotate through the mid and back. Probably pad, turn. This makes a lot of sense. He gets a touch. Jump here for sure. See if you can beat one. Good try. Yeah, here we just want to play the beat once we realize he's jumping. So here, jump. Once we realize he's going, now this touch just needs to be spiked off the ceiling, right? We just need to get this over him. You're doing a lot of tornado spin. I don't know if this is necessary here. Look, in line with the ball. Watch here, Nem, as you tornado. Your boost is now facing you like backing up. And then you start leaning forward and flying forward at the ball again. There, maybe if you're taking a straight shot at that ball, you're getting a beat. Like, you know, Monkey Moon 2023, just vanilla aerial.
Oh, yeah.
Land on the back wall, rotate back. Pad. I'm wondering if a rotation across the ball makes more sense here. You're landing back wall, boom. Once this guy lands here, there's no boost on this side of the field. That's taken. I'm thinking look to the right for boost. You know what I mean? Running to the sidewall does allow you to wall dash, but there's 0 for you here, which really sucks. And now you're back with 0. If we would have gone to the other side of the field, you could have got that mid or this corner and come back. So if we go all the way back here, we need to make this move to the right off the ball. We could also be looking for bumps in the mid. You never know. Yeah, see, now you're just screwed because you have no boost. Right, so you just have to wait back. You're just like, okay, I'm going to go back. This probably makes sense. The bounce is high. Get ready for it. Not a bad touch out to teammate. Shadow kind of panics his touch there. I mean, he's there dribbling into the corner, but it's not going to do anything. And you can play on pads here. This is fine. Let's see if we can get a shot. Good try.
Played for the dunk and he missed it.
Yeah.
I could probably dust him here if I really went for it, bro.
Yeah. This is such a hard read from his angle. You could probably just play the ball. Obviously, in hindsight, like here, such a difficult read as a defender. He's like,
Yeah.
whereas for you, it's much, much, much easier because you can see it bounce off the back wall and the ceiling before you have to take off. This is fine. Grab the mid. Good. This is good. So teammate, let him shoot. Double that. Well, bam. Nice.
Straight double, but it works.
Yeah, I know. Right down in front of his nose, but it worked. We're really struggling to find boost. Ooh, I don't like going up here. Okay, so you're moving back. There's no boost. This ball gets hit up, but it's off target. Let's go down, collect pads, right? Pad even. I meet the ball. Here, we're just not using this downtime well. We need pads here. That whole time, we need to be looking for pads. You should be fine here. This is ground air dribble. This first touch is just too heavy.
First touches have been shocking recently, actually. So I've been working on, trying to work on again. But
yeah, so this one, you need to slow down, slam the brakes, get under it, and then pop it. You just have way too much forward speed right now.
Yeah. It's not even just, it's just, I'm seeing him making an ass at so much.
Yeah.
Just dumb shit. I don't know if I feel like rushed in threes specifically, but.
So, I've kind of watched Zen's takeoffs like that, like where he would do this right here.
Mm-hmm.
How does he stay glued to the ball?
You just better.
Just break and then
Yeah, so
that's it?
2 things. When you say the Zen takeoff, what you're referring to is air rolling while you rise, correct?
No, it's just like he sticks to the ball.
Yeah,
as
so
he ascends.
okay. So it's just about sticking to the ball. So if you're just focused on sticking to the ball, and Nem, your timer just went out, so I'm just going to go back here.
Yeah.
The main things, Nem, was boost, first touches, and playing the ball, and like you had one beat over the opponent, and then you had one time where you had to play the shot instead of playing the dunk. When you're on offense, I would recommend just playing the shot, right? Generally speaking. But let's go to a pack like realistic air dribbles. So realistic air dribbles has 2 shots that are nice that roll away from you. So you see this shot that rolls away from us. We have to be very careful to stay under the ball here. So what Nem did was he got behind it and he was going really fast and got his first touch like this. When you get your first touch behind the ball, obviously you're not going to get enough height and then you're stuck behind it like this. So we have to make sure we drive under the ball. A good cue for this is ball cam off. Wait till I'm inside this circle here, then I take off. See how I can pop it in the air in that position?
Yeah.
So this is one cue. I like ball cam off, get under it, then lift. If you do it right, you get a touch that you can rise out from under.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one. That's dope. Okay.
So this is when the ball is bouncing with you. You're taking it forward. On these, you just really need to focus on getting under the ball and slowing down. Now on some shots where the ball's bouncing at you like this, you're gonna have to create that, get under the ball by driving forward. So like on this chip up, if you just chip the ball and jump immediately, this is what most plats do, you end up with an air dribble that looks like this. You can't get to the goal line. The reason this is happening is because we're hitting it and we're jumping immediately. There's no possible way to get under the ball now. What we need to do is chip it up, ball cam off, and then rise under it. And obviously this was kind of scuffed. Let me slow down. Get under the ball, then do our fast aerial takeoff. This allows us to get height and be in a position where we can take it all the way to the goal line. And let me get a good example. This is probably a better one.
Hefe is asking for the code for the back.
So that's 2. And I'll show you one more example here. Now this shot is one that's bouncing away from us. So this is kind of similar to Nem's situation. Actually, I'll show you 2 more. There are probably 2 more candidates in this pack. This shot that's bouncing away from you, you need to once again get under the ball and make sure that we're brake tapping before we hit it. See how I'm always inside the ball indicator here when I take off? That's what gives you that lift. If you take off behind the ball indicator, you get these setups. Doesn't work. None of these work. You need to get under the ball indicator. That's why I like ball cam off. And then you can really set up an air dribble.
Okay.
So these are all rolling away. Obviously, it's not 1-to-1, but these are similar to what Nem had in the game. Any questions on these?
Not a question, but the tip you gave with like getting yourself under the ball indicator on the ground has literally in the last like 2 minutes changed my ground to air dribbles.
There you go. Happy I can help. Obviously, each setup is different, but this will get you going in the right direction. Last but not least, I want to show this ball that's bouncing away. There are some times where you can't get under the ball indicator, and that's fine. This ball's coming at us, so we can't just get under it. Or else we're going to, see what I mean? You're going to skim it back. You're going to psycho it in your own, you know what I mean? Here we have to get behind the ball. All you can do on a shot like this that's coming at you is do your best to get your nose back down at the ball as fast as possible. So after I pop this ball, notice something. Where does my hood go?
Up.
Up and back. Everybody see this?
Yeah.
Why is that happening? Because the ball's flying at us. It's hitting us back. Now, there are some ways we can resist this by air rolling, for example, which locks our angular momentum, resists a little bit of the knockback. But there's another adjustment that we often want to do on these, and that's the reverse tornado spin. So many people know the tornado spin. That's air roll left, stick right. That lifts your nose. Or air roll right, stick left. That lifts my nose. But if my nose is already getting hit back, do I want to lift my nose or do I want to drop my nose?
Drop your nose.
I want to drop it. So we want to use the reverse tornado spin. That's air roll left, stick left. It looks like this. This will counteract that little knockback we get. So the ball will hit us up, but then we'll reverse tornado to get back under it. So the ball will hit us up, but we'll reverse tornado, We'll reverse tornado to get back under it. For example, for a double tap. Or, we'll reverse tornado for an air dribble. Or we can reverse tornado and grab a reset. So sometimes you can't avoid getting knocked back by the ball, but all we can do is reverse tornado and try to get back to it as quick as possible. Any questions on this? Cool. So yeah, it's some different air dribble tech that you can use. And somebody asked what this pack is. This is the Dribble Gym. It's all in our training packs folder. If you just search up hashtag training resources, it's there. Or excuse me, this is realistic air dribbles. This one. So, yeah. Cool. We're going to keep it moving. Sound good?
Yeah.
Appreciate the examples, Nem. We're going to move to Bentley Preston. What's up, Bentley? Bentley, come back.
I'm here. Wait. Oh, there we go.
I miss you. Welcome back. I'm at Bentley. Is this your first call? I think so.
No, I was here last week, but I was last on the list.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're second. Let's do it, man. How can I help?
I'm trying to hit diamond by the end of the season, hopefully.
Okay, cool.
This was my rank up game.
And are you Matrix?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it says you're 783. Oh, so you're Diamond 1 rank up game. Nice.
No, I was Plat 2. It was
Oh, Plat 2.
my rank up game in Plat 3.
My mistake. All right. Mechanics, game sense, open anything?
What?
I said, you want to focus on mechanics, game sense, or are you open to anything?
Probably game sense and yeah, probably game sense.
Okay. Very important idea. So when we're playing defense on blue team, obviously you're blue here, orange is attacking you, right? This ball, your teammate is about to save it across. So when this ball goes over to the right, where do you think your teammate's going to be?
Over there.
He's going to be over there too. In general, we don't want to put two players right on top of each other in defense, especially in your corner. This makes it very risky because if he gets one touch, it can go around both of you guys. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So when we're rotating back and we already see our teammate following the ball into the corner, we want to make a point to not follow him, but instead go around and behind. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is very important. You don't want to stack two players in the same corner because then one touch, hypothetically, would beat you both. This guy looks like he's going to leave the ball. But this is dangerous because obviously now you're fighting for the ball. You're backwards. You're quite awkward. You're not facing the play. You almost bump each other. Lots of problems, right?
Yeah.
At this point, probably just go grab that boost. That makes sense. Yeah, we want to resist that urge to follow the ball into the corner as best we can. Ball's going to come middle here. You want to probably wait for a miss. Somebody say something? Question on that?
Opponent's corner? Or, I'm sorry, I wasn't watching.
Yeah, so this is defending corner. In this position, blue is defending, orange is attacking. He's rotating back, and what I'm saying is don't rotate with your teammate, so both of you are in the corner. Instead, get behind him.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't want to be bumping in your teammate, etc., etc. So now you're playing in the mid. Here, we just want to wait to confirm there's a miss before we jump. You immediately jump here as if you're the only one going for the ball, but there's a guy in between you and the ball. So you have to confirm a miss here, and then once you confirm the miss, it's a very open net. But instead, you jump early, only playing the ball, maybe you panic at the end, playing his miss, I don't know, you over air roll, and you end up kind of scuffing this touch. We just want to stay grounded as long as possible, confirm he's missing, then go for a shot.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
It's very important that before we jump for the ball, we check, where are my defenders? In this position, you would see there's a guy right in between you and the ball.
Okay.
You want to make sure he misses first. Now we're getting back. This is fine. Doing a lot of air roll here. You have time to go grab your corner boost. Okay, so as we're rotating back here, I think you have a tendency to kind of just follow the ball. And so a good way for you to think is if the ball's on the right, I'm going to rotate down the left. If the ball's on the left, I'm going to rotate down the right. When you rotate under the ball, you make it very difficult for you to ever go here. Because once you get back here, I mean, one, you haven't really been grabbing any boost, but at any point, you can't really go for the ball. Because if you're going to hit it here, you're just going to hit it farther back or into your own corner, which isn't really going to help. So you want to think, let's get behind our teammate around the ball. So here, your teammate's on the right side. Let's get behind him over to the left. Rather than moving with him to follow the ball. You see what I mean? We want to go this way and come back around. Now, if you were to follow this path, when we get to about here, you're doing too much jumping, missing the pads, right? But when we do get to here, it's clear to me my teammate's going to grab this boost and have time to go for the ball. So I'm swinging out in this position to go grab my corner boost. So I'm doing something that looks like this. That makes sense?
Okay. Yeah.
I was going to come up here. Just accidental backflip. It's fine. Just a moment. Pulling up stream chat really quick.
Create a video.
Apologize, just need to log into Twitch. For some reason it's not logging me in for a sec. So many two factors, all this. Okay, be right back. I apologize, Matrix. Just need to get a text code. I can log into this account. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Just had to ban this kid. He was spamming chat. Super annoying. Sorry you had to wait. Alright, let's go back.
It's okay.
We'll watch the last minute 30 of this game. So yeah, here. Great patience. Letting the ball drop. Taking time, lining up your shot. Simple jump, front flip. Very nice.
Yeah, I was playing pretty nervous since it was my rank up game.
Hmm. Here you're waiting in the middle. It's fine. Just kind of swing out wide, which is fine. We just need to slow down here. Once we register that he's going for the side boost, obviously we want this flip to be back to the corner instead. There, this flip into the sidewall slows us down even more. Sometimes smooth is, how do I say this? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So slow down. Make sure your flips are all intentional. That'll help you play faster. I notice you have a tendency to stop in your corner. So the ball moves here and you're stopping and trying to go for the ball. Remember, when we have one teammate already in the corner, so watch, he's landing in the corner. We want to get to the other side of him. We want to get behind him. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So I would default move back. Once you see he's not going, you know, this is really awkward. He should just still keep going for the ball. So you should start to move back here. When he doesn't go for the ball, that's weird, but I would still be back. It's a better position than being kind of stuck on your front post here. Now you're just double committing a lot. Okay, this is fine. You can hit the ball forward, grab boost, get back. Let your teammate go. Please not go for this. You have no touch. So remember, you hit it forward. Where's our teammate? Boom. See him?
Yeah.
So we want to slow down here, let him go.
Okay.
There's very often, like, I know you see the ball, but what touch are we really going to get from this angle? You know what I mean?
Into the corner, or not a good one.
Yeah, it's not going to be a very productive touch. So for you, Matrix, the biggest things you can work on are rotate off the ball, don't follow your teammate into the corner, and make sure you get behind the ball before you go forward. You like to make a lot of touches under the ball, turn under the ball, constantly go for it. But sometimes we need to swing out wide so we can set up a good line of attack.
Okay.
I think that's going to be one of the biggest things to help you. Good recovery. Waiting for the shot here. This is good. Oh, it feels bad. Yeah, so your teammate is once again behind you. See, he's behind you. So your job is to not let him drop for free. And once this ball gets hit here, you can pretty much safely let your teammate go. You're just not recognizing where your teammate is. I think our eyes are a lot on the ball. We want to be checking where is my teammate before we decide to go. A couple times your teammates had better angles. Touch off to the side. This is okay. Ideally, we want to take our time here. We want this touch to be back into the corner. If you hit it back here, it'll stay near the wall. But if you hit it out in this zone, this right here is the danger zone.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's going to come right back out to the mid, which is what we see happen here. Now he gets a shot. Now he's not really using a shot. He's not lining it up. He's just slamming it in the corner again for you, but we want to keep this ball back as much as possible. That'll keep it close to the wall. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Let's get off the ball here. That's fine. In these positions, I would once again just recommend you get off the ball. Turning in here is very dangerous. I would just, yeah. I mean, going up the back wall is okay. I would just get back.
I was gonna try and like hit it down to stop the game. I didn't want him to score.
Yeah, I understand that. If you're gonna do that, we need to be going. We need to be jumping and trying to beat him right off the wall. If not, it's safer to just go back, because now you're in no man's land where you're not blocking a shot. But you know, luckily he just hits it down. But if you know he hit it on that, this could be a goal.
Okay.
If you want to go for that play, you got to go for 100%. Like here, for example, if he took his time, he could have shot that. But it's all right. So biggest things matter, just rotating off the ball, looking for your teammate. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
I appreciate the replay. Thank you. Good luck with your rank up game.
Thank you.
I swear I named mine. It just doesn't look like it was named.
Is it T-Teller?
No.
No, that's me.
All right, let's try. It does say Atomic Star dot replay. It looks like you named the actual replay file.
And
I don't know if that names the... Yeah, because I have your replay file in my folder, but I don't know if that actually names it in Rocket League. Which is fine. It's probably the Sovereign Heights Online one. This one.
yeah, that's it.
There we go. All right, we got Champ 3, Atomic Star. Good to see you. OG Discord member. It was 2024.
It's been a while.
Let's go. Back on the GC grind. Not giving up.
I actually am not a consistent GC yet, but I have hit GC season 19 and then last season, so.
Oh, nice. All right, how can I help? Mechanics, Game Sense, open to either?
Both, but kind of Game Sense I feel like is where I'm not being as consistent as I need to.
Okay, Game Sense is where you're not being as consistent.
Or again, you know, I've gotten into the mentality that a lot of times it's my teammate all the time, but is what I think.
Of course. Yeah, we all know that's wrong, but
yeah, I know
we
it's
can still
wrong,
think it.
but-
Yeah. I get that. So here, very common position. You'll be attacking somebody in the corner, applying pressure. This is good. You want to be in position in case he messes up. But here we just want to stay grounded and flexible. You're doing your job by being here, right? You just finished the kickoff. You got a beat over 1. You know, you landed here. Good job. Ideally, this is a Mina flip, so you're landing on the sidewall, but whatever, you still managed to recover. Here, we're just occupying space, shutting down options. You don't want to let him flick it for free. Most of the time here, I'm actually playing a bump. I'm trying to bump this guy or just hit the ball forward. Keep progressing the play to the mid. What we don't want to do is try to like panic and jump here. That allows him to play it over you, and now he's air dribbling and going to get another touch. Right? He's actually probably air rolling too much, but there we just want to stay grounded, force him to the air, then you did your job. The goal here is not to dunk him. The goal here is to get him off the ball and pressure him. If he doesn't give it to you, you're just going to take pads, maybe run through, take their corner boost. Here you're overextending a little bit, damaging your own recovery. Does that make sense?
No, it does.
Cool. And now he's going to get his corner boost instead. Well, in theory, he should have just taken his corner boost.
I remember this goal. It was...
So you basically overextended. That left an opening for a breakaway. And your teammate overcommitted, but you overextended first. So you both overcommit here. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Thank you, F King. Run the ball forward. Grab side boost. This is probably fine. We just need to get back to the mid quick. This is fine. Stay behind your teammate, behind your teammate. Okay, so you're pushing up too far here. As we move back, I'm seeing Giggity Sawyer here at the backfield, pressuring my teammate about to move forward. Right? So they're going to collide somewhere here. Right? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, I want to be a little bit behind the point of collision, facing the play, supporting it, watching it. What I don't want to do is I don't want to run ahead of the point of collision. Imagine there's a line here, you just passed it. Now what's happening is you're running past this line, you're just thinking, I moved up too far. Oh shit. You're doubling back, and now the ball comes right to you, and you're not facing it.
Yeah.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
You end up regaining, but Path to Pluto is also not doing his job here. When this 50 happens, if both sides are playing their roles properly, he should be turning and facing it. You should be turning and facing it. And when it comes to the mid, it should be a foot race. Instead here, you guys are both facing the wrong way, adjusting to a very predictable outcome. Nice job reading the pass there, though, which sets him up for a shot. We want to think when the 50's happening, I want to be slightly behind it, if you're imagining to draw a line sideways, facing the play. That way you're flexible. When the ball comes mid, you have room in front of you to go for it, right? We don't want to be doubling back here. This is an efficient movement, right? Wasting boost, wasting time, potentially could be beat against a better defense. But good job on the pass. Then we want to be turning once again to play the ball. So this isn't a bad touch here, but when your teammate hit the ball up, we wanted to just slow down. So here, you wanted to grab this boost and start facing the play. That's what I would be doing. You drove back. Maybe stylistic, but I'd probably try to keep pressure when you're in a 2v1. You're back. So little thing, pay attention to this, Atomic Star. You've got 0 boost. You're about to get 100. Watch this. Here comes the 100. Watch 40 of it disappear. On nothing, right? We just turned.
I remember from past replays I've done with you, that's been a consistent theme with me.
When we get 100, we're just turning. This boost isn't helping you turn faster. Remember, our car's turn speed is locked. If you're using boost, you don't turn faster. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you have to turn. So let your car turn, then start boosting. By adding boost, you just make a wider arc, right?
Yeah.
And then the ball comes to us, and it is good that we have speed. But we want to be getting around the left side of the ball. This isn't bad. You almost had it. We just needed to get more to the left of the ball.
It was right before then. I was like right about here. I was too committed, and I knew I probably shouldn't have went for it, but
It's not bad because you can sometimes get a double here. But no, it's not bad as long as you get a beat. Once I'm in this position, I don't know if I can shoot. What I start to do is just try to hit the bottom of the ball and pop it up to myself. So pop it up. I don't flip.
okay.
Because I don't want to commit forward. I want to maximize my recovery as I turn back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Happy to help, EAX. We'll skip ahead some ways in the replay.
I say surprisingly as dogged on as I feel like we were getting, we ended up winning the game.
Let's watch here. All right. We're going to enter last 20 seconds and then an OT. Okay, OT. We're going to hit the ball to the right. Probably grab left boost. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, so be really careful about this. You like to boost while you're turning, Atomic Star. Remember, this boost that you're using right now is just sending you up the wall. So you're using boost to push yourself up the wall, and then you're using a bunch of boost to push yourself back down the wall. So you just wasted 30 boost to go up and down the wall. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
We just want to not boost to go up the wall in the first place. So just turn and not boost up it. Because right now your boost is sending you at the wall. So remember that. When you're turning, your boost is often not working in the direction you want it to work in. Turn, face the way you want to go, then start the boost. Even here, like, watch when you start boosting. You start boosting now. You see this? This boost is sending you to the right, but the ball's going to the left. So the boost is working against you. It's swinging you to the right of the ball, and then you're having to use more boost to get back to the ball, and you're too far behind it. You see this?
Yeah.
The boost is putting you out of position. Boost up the wall, down the wall. Boost to the right, back to the left. And that's why you're swinging too far outside of the ball. Here, we just need to turn and then start boosting. Turn first, boost second.
And you always turn with power slide?
Do I always turn with boost? No, I usually turn without boost.
No, I mean with power slide.
That's more situational. Depends. Do I want to not move forward? Power slide slows you down. Power slide slows you down but gives you a sharper turn. If I'm trying to move forward, I probably wouldn't be... you can power slide and then use boost if you need to turn fast. Like here, I might power slide a little bit and then boost if I want to get the turn faster, because here I need to stop and go left anyways. But if I'm just rotating, I probably don't power slide. Like here, yeah, I would not be turning forward. So after we get this demo, good job. We need to move to the mid. We have no boost, move to the mid. We want to go back here. This back, turn right. Turning up is super greedy here. He gets the ball by you. So you're just overcommitting a lot. And then you double back on boost. Leaving teammate solo here is very dangerous. Luckily they scuff. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Control ball. Okay, we want to hit that out. Well, no, this flip doesn't make sense. So here, he's flying at the ball. I'm not convinced he's not going to turn and make another touch. When you lunge at this, if he was smarter, he would turn right and just make a touch forward. Tap it over your head. Right? And then here, nobody's challenging you. Ready? Flip forward. Where's the defense? Leaving. See you later. See you later. Right? So what we want to do here is we get the ball, just slow down. Slow down, catch it, take it out to the mid, start a dribble. Right? Slow down. But instead, we slam it forward with as much power as possible, and this is just going to give them the ball for free. Right now, we're rushing a lot. It might be OT, right? But flip, rushes, flip, rush. We need to slow down and control that ball. And now we're overcommitting on the back wall again. This is the tendency. So we kind of give the ball away. And now here, this play is pretty much dead. All we need to want to do is turn in, maybe block them, make sure they don't get a free boom out. Just try to 50 it left. And then we want to get behind our teammate. That's the play that I'm envisioning. You kind of get ahead of the ball, flip forward, and yeah, then we're overcommitted. Now we got to rotate back and catch back up. Playing pads here makes sense, but I would be slowing down, facing the ball. So we want to slow down and face the play. So here you're good. You just need to slow down. Slow down. Here you're turning away preemptively before they make their touch. So when the ball comes, like if the ball were to come mid, you're not able to go because you're facing back always. See how you're always facing back when the ball comes to you?
Yeah.
This causes you to not be able to go. And now he gets to jump instead of you. Luckily, he just gives you the ball, but yeah, you want to be careful. Nice touchback. I like that touch a lot. Face the play. This is much better. Much, much better. So here, look how when your teammate goes, you're facing the play. So if this ball were to come at you, it's as simple as a turn and a hit, right?
Yeah.
This is what we're going for. We want to be turning to face the play every time it's happening. So down here, we don't need this boost. 89 boost. If you flip to the mid, you're at 100. Here we use a bunch of boosts to go left. We flip away from the pads, and then we go get more. You could have just drove up the middle of the field the whole time. Not bad. We're going to give you the ball. Good beat. And you get a goal. So the main things, Atomic Star, are boost usage, overcommitting when you're on attack, and rushing the play, giving away the ball.
All right. Sounds fair.
Anybody else here have questions? Cool. Let's keep it moving. Next up is Lamps. Lamps, you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you, Atomic Star. All right, Lamps. How can I help?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see what I can improve on, really. My name is Tag Dope, and I'm the one in the pink car.
This guy.
Yeah.
Cool. It's not loading your MMR, so we're just going to leave that on. So you said mechanics and game sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Goofy. Here they hit the ball. You make a cut, which is good. And poke off the wall.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
No, that's what you say. I meant to do that. Little flick,
Yeah.
top left. Not a bad try. Let's grab boost. Leave here. We don't want to stay under this ball. We want to get out. I know it's tempting to turn on this, but you have no touch. Right? So this ball is over you, and you're thinking, oh, I gotta go. But really, you just got to get back here. You can keep an eye on the play, but we have to get to the other side. No touch you make in this position is going to be very good. And your teammate is probably panicking because he's like, you know, he's trying to delay. His touch is not bad, interrupting the play, but we just want to slow down and rotate out. So after you get this touch, grab pads here. I would almost suggest flipping out to the mid. Like sometimes I speed flip up left here to leave, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I try to put myself in this part of the field so I can turn. Because when I stay under the ball here, this makes it really hard to make any sort of meaningful touch. So even here, you're so, like, you haven't spent time getting around the ball. So like even when the ball comes to you, you can't, like, you're still facing back at your net. You need to get back behind the ball. This is not bad. We want to play this open space. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Look, when we get this ball here and I see where are my defenders? One left, one top middle. I'm slowing down. I'm trying to make this first touch out to the right and then set up some sort of cut. All right. You can't just drive behind it. Moving forward is okay, but I would stay grounded here. And I don't like the route you went for. Here you go for this route. I'm going to go get boost and turn on him. But I would rather you grab these pads and try to bump him. So move like this. Rather than going, you know, let's go bird's eye view for a sec, shall we? Rather than go here to here, I would be making your movement here to here. That makes sense? See the difference?
Yeah.
You can follow these pads, demo him, and then move out like that. Here you're turning this way, and it's making your recovery really awkward, because now you're going to turn to the left, and you're going to go, wait, where am I facing? It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But, or it looks like you do turn right here. It just looks like you jumped, maybe by accident. Yeah, now we're getting bumped. We want to avoid flipping in the midfield here. We need to check where our defenders are before we flip. Good job pulling power side, half flipping out. Good luck, teammate. Cool, fine. Wow, good patience. Not bad. Down to air dribble. Oh, own goal for us. Don't turn on this. Your teammate's got a better angle. So here we're just panicking. I know the ball's like changing direction. It's going ping pong. You're panicking. But you're faced to the left here. Your teammate is behind you. So when you go here, like there's no touch. You really don't have a touch here. You just have to wait and see what he does. Your teammate's behind you. I would just fill in. So here you're moving. They cut it to the right. Got it. You don't have anything. Turn left. Right? But now you're turning right and going under it, and you don't have anything here. Just overcommitting, leaving him back. Good luck, teammate. Good job. Slow down. Take this out to the mid. Get it on your car. So the main thing is, yeah, just getting the ball on our car. Not a bad 50. This might be a goal. I mean, it works out. I notice your kind of preferred move is just run it up the field quick and then take 50s. Might just be this game, obviously. Could be different, but here I'm slowing down. I'm trying to get some sort of play generated as quick as possible. I don't even mind getting on the left side of the ball and taking up the wall for an air dribble here. You could go ground, but then we really want to get this ball on our car and slow down. Glad that helps, Legacy. Here you have to play a block. But why is our aerial slow?
I have a little bit of a trouble doing fast aerials. I haven't like fully learned them yet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, good for you that you're at this rank, but that's surprising to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard jump, but you didn't hold your first jump. You just double tap jumps. Jump. We want to max out that first jump timer, pull our nose back, and then use the second one. Because, you know, there's the tap jump, which gives you a little bit of height, but holding jump gives you more height.
Gotcha.
Are you familiar with how that works?
Yeah, no, I know how.
Okay. Here we just want to slow down, let him 50. There's no threat here. Let him make his touch, whatever he wants to do, just let it happen. Let him land on the ball, let him make his touch. Here you just panic and run in front of the ball. Just slow down. He's got no threat here. He's not going to score on you. So just don't let a little touch outplay you. Just stay back. Basically, wait back. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think there's a reason to not take corner boost here. Once you're moving back, you're jumping, you're wave dashing, you might as well grab that corner boost. Kind of move up the field, but now you're just playing on 60 when you could be 100. I think it's, you know, not too far of a deal. We want to let this roll back into our corner. I understand cutting it, but this just kind of gives them the ball. We want to take this back. This is already going to your corner. So just stay with it. Guide it back. I see my defenders out here. I see my teammate still needing to come back. So why rush this ball back into their hands? Right? I want to allow my teammate to have time to recover. I don't want to accelerate this play by giving it back to them to set up. Just let this ball roll back in your corner, because corners eat time. If you let this ball roll back, it rolls up that sidewall, you're going to have an extra 2 seconds before they can really do anything. And then they're going to have to take it out of your corner, which is challenging to do. They have to commit a lot of resources if they want to try to do that.
Yeah.
You with me there?
Yeah, I got you.
Cool. You can imagine what that touch could look like. Just driving him back to the corner. This cut is not bad. Yeah, I just panic here. Oh, that's a nice little redirect, though. Maybe you saw the vision.
I did.
Nice. I actually like that a lot then. Throw it up to him. Let's skip ahead. Let's see what goes on this last minute, shall we?
Sounds good.
They're going to move back, let him double. Here comes shot, slow down, just play back. Nice, you got control, ground air dribble. Yeah, so the biggest thing that you can do, man, is when you get these breakaways, slow down. Your first touch is almost always so heavy that you can't create. Can't do anything with it, right?
Yeah.
So when the ball comes to you here, you can boost, but break tap now. Slow down.
Yeah.
Keep the ball close so you can set up a dribble. Ground air dribble, dribble on your car, whatever it may be. Now, yeah, you're just double committing into the corner. So here you get beat. Right now, we have to recognize, look, our teammate is on the ball. Our teammate is on the ball. He's following it. So this needs to be a peel off to the left. Get behind him, right? Here you see the boost and you're following him into the corner, but it's too difficult. You guys are fighting for the same boost. Not to mention you're out of position. You need to be playing your back post in this position. Get back here. Swing out. You can imagine what that would look like?
Yeah.
We want to be looking at pad. Something like this. Get out to the mid. I can tell exactly why you get baited into moving into your corner, but this just puts you out of position, and if this ball comes mid, you might get scored on. Right. Good luck. Oh. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, we're not going to be fine. We're fine. Okay, we're not fine. So yeah, you need to go back post there. Cover your teammate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1 minute left. We're going to get the ball here. Good. Don't let a small touch outplay you. This is fine. Slow down. Oh, okay. Here, you're fine. Just break tap. Slow down. Keep this ball in front of you. I don't love moving above it, because when you move above it, the only thing you can do is slam it down into them.
Mm.
I like generally staying under the ball. You're going to get bumped. Just slow down. Up. Break tap. This is fine. This ball goes forward. Are you just going to get an open net breakaway? You are. Nice. And that'll be game.
Yeah.
See exclamation mark Clubhouse, Caden. I don't know if that works on Facebook. You might need to do it on Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, they'll hit the ball out. Just wait here. Don't let a small touch outplay you. Just shadow. Get back. Oh. Oh. Come on, man. This is scaring me. In this position, when he starts hunting you, I just want to run across the field. I don't want to back up. This makes you more slow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you want to generally just move forward in those positions, but you're fine. So, slow down. Control your first touches. We need to get the ball on our car, not in front of us. We don't want to be booming it away. A couple times we can move back post, overcommitting a little bit in the upfield. Taking, the path. Like, sometimes you just turn in when you just need to get behind your teammate. That sort of thing.
Gotcha.
But I hope that was helpful.
It was. Thank you.
Sweet. Lamps. That's lamps. We're going to jump to Moshi.
Hello.
What's up, Moshi?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You know which one you are?
I'm not sure. I don't think I named it correctly.
That's fine. That's fine. It might be one of these. It's Mythic.
I think it was definitely, we were losing, so.
Let me check my folders. Well, it just downloaded it, but where'd they go? Okay, here we go. Okay, I might have just downloaded it. Let's see. Try again. Review. Lamps, Mythic, Matrix, no. Replay, T-Teller. It might be a review. Let's see.
It was review, yeah. There we go.
Which one are you, Moshi?
I'm Bibby.
All right, Bibby.
Yeah.
1246, C2. Let's go. Mechanics game sense open to either?
Game. I'm open to either, but I think definitely my mechanics are fine. I think they just suffer a lot from the way I position.
Okay. Mechanics are fine. Just suffer from the way you position.
Good, so
that's all right.
Maybe just anything.
Let's see. We're gonna grab the half boost. Ball's gonna come mid, top right, bang. Ho ho ho,
Totally
my
on
man.
Purpose, totally on purpose.
Let's
Gonna
go.
whiff that in any second.
There we go. Ball's gonna go to the right. You might have this half boost. This is nice. Slow down, maybe. Want to catch this? That works. Those are tough catches. Nice job trying to set up a catch. These are really tough because when it bounces off your car, it's really hard to make this a soft touch. You know, you either hit it on the front of your car and it rolls out, or you soft touch and it goes forward. Here, I actually prefer ground air dribbles. So you catch this on the up bounce. So you want to slow down, let it bounce in front of you, and then take off with it. Can you imagine kind of what I'm describing?
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine the ball
Like
super
off the first bounce, you just like double
Yeah.
jump with it.
It's super high. Instead of trying to catch it here, because this catch is going to be so heavy, you're going to have to wait for it to drop like 3 times. There you go. What we want to do is just, and obviously this isn't one-to-one, but you're going to let it go up. Super high. After it bounces here, we're going to double jump and fast arrow behind it. do that ground air dribble. I like ball cam off here. Obviously, this is kind of an awkward angle. I think, where was yours? Yours top right. So let's do it up here. So, you know, you're coming down off the wall here. You're watching it bounce. You're waiting. You're popping up like that. And then you're doing some sort of controlled aerial play at the net here, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Any questions on that?
No, that makes sense.
Cool. Woo. New flip reset button. Kind of cool.
Luke, I wanted to ask if I could switch my replay real fast. I sent one in that's way more recent, and it's a lot more of how I'm playing now.
If you do it fast, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I've been sent it in.
Cool. We'll update it when we get to yours. But yeah, I like the
Okay,
ground
thank you
air
so
dribble
much.
there. Of course. Ground air dribble is a little bit better. This touch is almost always so heavy, and it's hard to set up a good touch if he early challenges you.
Yeah.
Oh, here we're rotating back. This flip doesn't end up mattering, but I would stay grounded. If he does put it right side of the net, you don't want to be caught flipping instead of jumping.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, really, you just got too heavy of a first punch. You got dunked. And then here, you flipped wide. We need to flip narrow. We need to be flipping down the middle of the net, front post, if anything. You're rotating super far wide, which just swung out too much. I don't know if you could have saved it anyways, but there's a chance.
Okay.
Four. Lose back right to your teammate. Love the vision. Looking for boost. Just kidding. Get this one. Slow down. Yeah, I understand the jump. It's just a little optimistic. We don't want to let this ball come down to us. Look, he's got no touch. At the end of the day, if this guy tries to jump and play a beat, like, he really doesn't have much. So I wouldn't be panicked there. We just want to slow down, stay behind the ball. Teammate still's got it, but that's all right. Now we just need to get back. We need to get behind the play ASAP. The more time basically we spend in front of the play here, the more awkward it is. Here I'm front flipping or speed flipping out and back ASAP. Because basically what I want to do is reset my vision. As long as I lurk under this ball, my vision looks like this. And I'm, oh shit, there he is. Right, I can't make a good decision. But if I immediately, in your position here, speed flip back, so I would like speed flip at my front post here, boom, I'm going at my front post. I turn back around and I have vision of the field. But the longer we stay under the ball, the longer our vision is bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we
just get back as fast as possible so I have better like opportunities.
Last thing you want is to be jump scared by this guy, you know, doubling it on your nose, right?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh no. It's gonna be bad.
Exactly. This is not a bad touch. Just throwing it fast. He swung out pretty far to the right, so this is going to be awkward for him to deal with, and then you can take his top corner. Ooh, I really want you taking his top corner here. I don't want you playing ball. I understand it's tempting to play ball here, but once again, what touch are we making from under this that's going to be meaningful? Like, you try to swing out, it's like the best touch you can make, you know, and still it's not very good. This, I would just leave for my teammate and really be playing the boost game here. So you're landing, he makes a touch up. Once it's in this position, you don't really have much. I know it's tempting, but like with 12 boost, you're not going to make a miracle happen. So go grab his corner and rotate back around. Okay. Right, so I'm envisioning something like this. Swing out. This allows your teammate to enter the play while you take their boost, which is a much more efficient movement as a team.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to go for that, and I challenged, and I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah. And you also allow them to get boost, right? Which kind of gives them more time, and then you don't get the boost. So it's think of it this way, it's a 200 boost swing in the defense's favor. And now you've got to rotate back, and that's your jump ball. But you couldn't get it because you didn't have boost. You had to go back for boost. You should be jumping right now, but instead, he gets it.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, you're too wide.
Takes a really good shot too.
Yeah, very often though. Well, the reason it's a great shot, by the way. Here, this front flip is fine. Keep driving, grab the boost, and turn on ball cam. We need to see, is this shot coming? Because here you're playing on the edge of the field too long, and by the time you turn in, it's too far gone. Now it's unsavable. But if at any point you were to turn in, you could have stopped.
So like that second flip over the boost, I should have just drove over the boost and went towards the middle.
Yeah, drove over the boost, stay grounded, and see what he's doing. And if he for example, if he jumps and then just a drop touch into the mid, you need to turn mid and pressure him. But you're locked in this flip animation down the side of the field, which is putting you out of the play for too long.
Okay.
You got to be very careful about flipping because the animation is a biatch. This whole flip here, you can't turn, right?
Yeah.
So like
I think
there's
that's definitely a bad habit because I just like to have a lot of speed when I'm on the map by just flipping if I have no boost.
yeah. Yeah, I mean this is a good punish. This will flip. Just grab the half.
With the shot.
Oh, that's bane.
Bad.
You hit it hard. That sucks. Yeah, keep moving through. Good demos. Keep moving through. I mean, good rotation. Grab a corner makes sense. Yeah, so these flips are the ones I don't like. Here, you have 100 boost, and there's really not much you can do. I know it's tempting. You want to stay moving, but at the end of the day, your teammate's the one applying pressure here. Your teammate's under the ball. So we just want to stay grounded, move in the mid, and kind of stay on the left side of the field. You imagine left side, right side, right?
Yeah.
We want to stay on the
like,
left.
Would wave dashing be better? Like even just a small jump and wave dash instead of just a full flip?
Yeah,
or should
but
I just stay on the ground completely?
I mean, I would stay on the ground completely because when you're jumping and wave dashing, you can't turn once again. So imagine you jump here and wave dash, and then you need to turn left. You can't start the turn until the wave dash is done. So, I mean, you can jump and wave dash if it helps you wait there. Here, I think there are like 5 seconds before anything happens here. So the problem is you're lunging yourself onto this side of the field, and now you and your teammate are playing bumper cars. You're both doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So if we just needed to wait back there. I understand you want to move, but sometimes you just have to let the play come to you. Now you're under the ball, and now you're resetting your own movement. It doesn't end up being the end of the world, but like if they started a ground to air dribble, this would really suck. To be like out here, and then you and your teammate are like both defending this ground air dribble like this way. Not ideal.
Okay.
I mean, walled air dribble. It would be in that case. He's gonna hit it forward. Teammate, go. Yeah, like here, like I love when you panic, you love to flip. But here, once again, my teammate is going to take it on to the right side of the field. So I just need to slow down and stay on the left. Does this make sense?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Like the play's about to move there, and I understand that you and everybody and their mom in this lobby is like, oh, play's going to the corner. Everybody get there. But
Yeah.
the blue team's not attacking, and you're not defending because you guys are all like, if they were to make a touch, you really don't have good coverage down here. I would much rather you be here.
Okay.
You have much better coverage of all the outcomes from back here than you do from under it here. Because like imagine like he dunks and it goes like off your back wall. That's a really difficult and annoying read.
Awkward.
Yeah. And you can probably even sense that here because you start doing donuts.
Yeah.
You're like, I think I'm too close to the play.
I go too close to the play and then I do donuts. So I get nervous.
Anytime you do that, obviously sometimes you have to do a little loop-de-loop because you realize you're too far, fair play. But anytime you do that, I want you to make a mental note to yourself of, I probably flipped too far forward at some point.
Yeah.
And this is that point where you want to just slow down.
Just turn left, yeah.
Yeah, and wait back. This is probably also a slow down. What's a marble? Here, you go up the wall. You did your job. You forced the play. He's turning back, right? The open space is all behind his car here. He can't stop you. If you drop it down here, it's impossible for him to stop. You have to do like a half flip challenge. It's really awkward. So here you just want to slow down, drop it back down to the mid, control it. Good. One touch around, go up the wall, break tap, let it fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just rush your touch forward, put yourself on the wrong side of the ball. Now we got to hustle back. Yeah, and through the midfield, it's really important you're not flipping. Because what a better player would do is they would see you flipping and they'd go, got it. He can't dodge this demo. And they would turn in and try to hit you from the side.
Okay, yeah.
We want to stay grounded as we move through the mid. So that way we have control over whether we trade or not.
It was just like the last replay where he flipped in the mid and then it got bumped on his way back.
Exactly. We want to make sure we have our path set. And then once we're around the people who are rotating through the mid, then you can use this flip. And sometimes here, by the way, you want to stay grounded. You want to bump him because you're on the offense here. If you clear this guy, it's a 1v1 in their offensive half. So like a demo here is good for you guys. Bad for them. A trade, I mean. By the way, when I say demo, I mean trade. Like, trading would be optimal here. You understand that?
Yeah, because it's a 1v1, and then I get spawned on my side of the field anyway if they clear it.
Exactly right. Correct. Somebody says, I don't agree. If your teammate gets a good 50, how will you help? Well, you're more likely to score in a 1v1 than you are in a 2v2. To the guy in chat. I mean, think about it. Good, this ball goes to the mid. This is great supporting your teammate. This is really good supporting your teammate. I wouldn't throw the shot on net. This is really good here. This is ideally a ground air dribble. It's hard to do. But like you're slowing down here. You're facing the play. You're turning in. This is good. If anything, we just want to time this and try to pop it up and set up ground air dribble. Throwing it off back wall is not bad though. Still powerful. You can run through, grab boost, maybe play demos, be annoying, get back. But yeah. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. This isn't bad. You end up getting a goal. I'm a little scared to rush out in front of the play here. Like if this dunks back to the left, but this isn't bad. You slow down, you let it come, you get a nice beat. So that was good. Skip ahead, shall we? Last minute.
Yeah, the game goes like terribly in the next minute though.
Oh yeah, it falls off. They get scored on a couple times. We'll watch the end though.
Yeah.
Here we're supporting our teammate a second. The ball comes to the mid. Yeah, you just can't jump here. There are two guys on the backboard. They're too strong here. They have total control of this play.
Totally beat.
Yeah.
Just played it over me.
Yeah, if they just go fast, he plays it over you. I think he got stuck on the back wall. But even still, yeah, like whoever, if you're near the back wall here, you have total control. You just have, you're at your disadvantage on the attack, frankly.
Yeah.
Here you're back, you're supporting well. We just got to wait here. There's really not much you can do other than hope he throws it to you and then try to set up a play. This is not bad. Like this fake challenge, good. Here, we just need to break tap and stay under the ball. You just got too far ahead of it.
Yeah. No, I like this is just one of the bad moments, like a brain fart. I definitely knew what I was supposed to do, but just didn't execute it properly.
Sure. Good job grabbing pads. Wait till he gets his touch. Yeah, we just went a little under it. This wasn't bad. We just needed to get back farther. And yeah, here you're fine. You actually don't really want a tornado though. You need this boost to send you back at the ball. You tornadoed, which started sending you forward. Right? And your boost was working against you. We needed that boost to be a little further back. You actually kind of almost juked the ball here. In fact, I think that's what happened. So tornado is nice because it flips our car over. But now we're boosting the wrong way. We wanted to just stay boosting back the whole time. It's like when we're doing these shadow defense saves, tornado spin, arrow left, stick right, lifts our nose like that. Flips us back around. Which is nice if we want to turn around here and face the ball and slap it away. Like it's nice if the ball's coming at us and we want to turn, face the ball, and hit it away. But if the ball's actually above us, like so coming at us, we want to keep our nose back the whole time. I don't know how to, demonstrate this, but we want to keep our nose back the whole time, facing the back wall. Hard to demonstrate, but
keep the momentum and speed.
Yeah,
like
we
this.
got it, Luke. We got it. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, Luke.
Whoa. Yeah, so that's tornado. But yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Everyone give it up for Luke.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One clap. I know you guys are all clapping, but the Discord, noise canceling. So.
Yeah.
Moshi, that was good. Over flipping. Look, swinging out too wide, not watching the play. So stay grounded, slow down, and stay behind the play. You have a tendency to rotate under the ball, into your corner, same side as your teammate. We really need to restrain that impulse.
I sent a new one down at the bottom. That one's the same.
So, like for the flipping aspect, should I just be thinking about them having possession, and if I'm flipping, I don't have like full control of the play and where I can be?
Flipping is when we want to cover long ground, like large ground, and we know exactly where the ball is going and it can't change direction. If they've yet to make their touch, we often don't want to flip.
Okay.
All right, because we want to be reactive. We want to be grounded.
Yeah.
Think of it like this way. Like, imagine, do you ever play baseball?
like a while back, long time ago.
I have.
Mythic, I know you were picking grass in the outfield, right?
I actually was.
Oh,
I
100%
was.
did that.
It's imagine like they're about to take a swing, the pitch is about to come, and you take the biggest jump into the air possible. And now you can't start running until your feet land on the ground again. It's like
Yeah.
you're just basically delaying your response 1 to 2 seconds.
That'd be a really weird tick. Like if you played baseball and then like, it's that one right there. Mid-dick.
Right when the pitch came, you take a huge like squat jump, knees as high as you can in the air. Yeah.
That would be hilarious. You just do a backflip.
Exactly. You just do a backflip. Every time there's a pitch. So not only are you off the ground when the ball gets hit, but you're also disoriented. And slightly off balance.
Yeah. It's the top one.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for the replay. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking to you, Mythic. I'm talking to my man
I'm
Gary.
Gary.
I know you're Gary. Okay.
No, I'm Gary. I played a little bit, like, I think I played pretty well in this game.
Thank you,
And
Moshi.
that's why, we won. But I wanted to make sure that what I was doing while I was playing well was actually what I was supposed to be doing, so I wasn't building bad habits.
Okay, that's fair. This is 14:28. It is 5:51, so I might be limited on time. I know some of y'all are waiting on replays, but this may be my last one. We'll see how long this one takes. Okay. Mythic, Gary, the Champ 3 in the SSG car, OG.
Man, I love SSG.
Hits the ball back, grabbing pads. This is good, very optimal. Waiting for play. This seems fair. Make sure you get a 50 off to the right. This is nice. Grab that pad in front of you. Good. Turn back. You have no touch here. Nice. Rotating off the ball. This is really good. So to compare this gameplay, even with just 200 MMR below it, with your replay, who was that? That was Mochi that we just watched. Notice how Mythic here, when he realizes he can't go for the ball, he leaves and he puts himself behind his teammate. This makes it really easy for Hubba Bubba, or whoever, to know it's his turn to go. Mythic, I would even say your rotation is a little bit exaggerated here. Pad, turn, probably, like earlier. You're moving really far back here. You probably don't need to be this far back. Like, you could be right here and still be fine. Here, like, obviously you're pole dancing a little bit, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was, thinking about getting the wave dash there totally on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just want the wave dash. Naturally. Here we need to slow down, which you do. A little too late. Where's your teammate? Hubba Bubba is probably leaving for corner boost, I would assume. Yeah. So your teammate's leaving for corner boost. We have to delay challenges. Well, it's not. Maybe it's not there.
No, but he didn't feel like that. Probably wasn't there.
It probably wasn't there, but that is very suspicious movement. Not a bad 50. Slow down here. Slow down. Nice. Good fake chow. Love this. Oh, that first touch is dangerous. Yeah, so as long as we keep this back, we're fine. So here, just get in front of the ball. Make sure you get on this side of it, and then like kind of half flip back, and you're fine. Taking it over in front of the net is risky, but now we're fine. Slow down. Good 50. Taking mid is a little greedy, but I understand it. You want to deny them. Nice, get up there. You don't know where he is. Oh, you are playing with fire, my friend. Split it up. We need to put a hand up here. I don't know if he's to my left, but I'm going to assume he is. Because I don't see him, right? He's not in front of me. He's not on the right side of the field. So he's probably right here.
He was ready, bro.
He was not ready. And then this is a panic. You kind of just throw it into their corner. This is going to really...
I had figured that my teammate was going to go for that because he was just driving on the wall. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just pass it upfield for him. He'll do something in their corner and I'll just sit middle.
Okay.
That's literally exactly what my thought process was. And then...
That worked.
Crazy angle.
That was a nice angle. And we have 69 viewers, by the way.
Ooh. Nice. One of them is probably my
Slow
mom.
down.
Hey mom, I'm famous.
Nice. And grabbing the half. That's okay. I'll tell her later tonight. So we want to stay behind our teammate. And we want to slow down and face the play. So in this position, we want to slow down. You're a little close for my liking here. Now we have to turn back.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm back here and I'm just waiting. Like I would slow down here. Like start slowing down.
Okay.
We don't know where this is going to go. If our teammate throws a challenge in, it could come back. We want to keep the field in front of us. When we move to this position, now we're really not reactive to anything. Because now one touch off the sidewall is unplayable. We want to keep the touch off the sidewall playable at all times.
Okay.
So if you imagine you're just like a little bit further back here, the sidewall touch is playable. Like this does not beat you if you're here.
Okay.
I know it's tough. And then we're getting
I got
okay.
a crazy save. I don't know how I got that save, but it worked.
Yeah. I honestly don't know either. Just push it down. Like my feelings. All right, let's get the corner. Whoa, was there an animation on that?
Yeah, there's an animation for whenever the boost spawns now.
Like when it's like a second
up
from coming up?
No, like throughout the entire 10 seconds, there's a white like line. You see all that white lines there? Whenever the replay takes the boost, there's gonna be white lines in those like little tripod area.
Okay.
They slowly fill up.
Okay, take it.
Watch the white lines.
Whoa.
Speed
Wow.
it up a little bit. Yeah, there's even like the animation is really nice on that.
Wow. Wow. This took 10 years, by the way. 10 years of coding. Team of 100 people, by the way,
Yo, facts.
to come up with that.
And then it spawns a little white ball, right? Whenever.
Nice. And now we know
Super
that
nice.
Gary's got the boost. Go get him, Gary.
You know about the flip reset indicator as well?
Yeah, we added that to the new settings guide. That was pretty sweet. I didn't know about
Yeah.
this. I'm going to have to tell Camille the video guy. Camille the video guy, Mythic, one of our most highly ranked and promising students, told me that there's a new boost meter indicator. Go check it on stream. It's 1 hour and 22 minutes in. Can you add that to the settings guide? Thank you so much. When you add the spreadsheet, we'll need that.
Perfect, bro. I'm making videos even better.
Yeah, you are. It's also in the folder here, Camille. I'll send it to you. Yeah, we have a new settings guide coming out soon, and they just did this update, of course, right before we're getting ready to publish it. So we gotta show the people. Here's the file pathing, Camille. There you go. Let me know if you have any questions. All right. All right, let's skip to the end of this replay, shall we?
I think you should go goal to goal. I think you should go goal to goal.
Okay, we have 2 more goals so we can watch them. Here, you're going to throw an early challenge in like a monkey. Bang. Worked. Good job.
I waited until
You did.
figured
I mean, he was goofing. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I figured that he couldn't see me anymore because he was just looking at the ball, so I like wrapped around it. I don't know what he was doing.
I could not tell you what he was doing.
Yeah, I know.
I think we've all been there. We're like, there's no, surely he won't early challenge me. And then eventually he does. Okay, so this is fine. I'll skip to the next goal. Hubba Bubba, yeah, gets a
What a
great
save.
save. Here it comes. Here it comes Mythic with a double tap. 1, reset, again, double. Nice. Cookie cutter double tap. This is good. Slow down, fill in behind your teammate. This is textbook Mythic. This is just like we were coaching on. You used to like run up to the right side of the field and then you'd be out of position. But here you slow down, you fill in behind your teammate, just like we talked about. You got behind him, boom. Ball came mid, boom.
Wow.
Perfect position.
Yeah, man. I'm eating a chicken nugget right now.
Yeah. How's that taste?
Well, like a chicken nugget,
Nice.
or as Freaky calls them, baby chickens.
Is that what they call them in Germany?
No, Freaky, whenever he was a kid, thought they were baby chickens.
That's crazy work. I can't believe Freaky confessed to that. I'm gonna have to have a chat with him about that. Tony Teller, Variety, JMO, King Alpha, Mythic V2. Oh no, that's Mythic again. I understand There were some replays we couldn't get to. Obviously, I'm live each week in here for about an hour and a half. Sometimes we can't get to all the replays. If you didn't get a replay reviewed today, just please come next Monday and let me know that we didn't check your replay today, and I'll bump you to the front of the line. I appreciate you guys waiting, and obviously I'm sorry I couldn't get to everybody today, but thank you so much for coming to my Monday class. I'm in here every Monday night at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Everyone, have a lovely night. Tell your mom, grandma, grandpa, or dad, if you're lucky enough to have them with you, that you love them, and I will see you in the next coaching session. Exclamation mark Clubhouse.
I love you, Mom!
30-day free trial to get involved. Good job, Mythic. Very wholesome.
Thank you, Spook.
See you guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Of course. Happy to help, Luis. Later, King Alpha. Bye, guys. Bye, Moshi. Bye, JMO.
Have a good one.
Bye, FX. See ya.
Later.